6th, and I really don't want to talk about today because it didn't go well, but I need to. So let's analyze where I went wrong and maybe what I could have done differently. So the beginning of the day, we can see that it's still holding up support here on that gold SMA. It has dipped below it a couple times, but it's always come back up. So now we've got this nice zigzag pattern to kind of use as our history. Not that history always repeats itself in the stock market, but I decided that at this point, the MACD showed it was a good time to go long, so I did. And this is where I thought it probably would go. It's looking good. MACD's just crossed and it's still going up. Looking lovely. Had a big jump there. I don't usually see that very often, where it actually has a gap between the two candles. Okay, so it had a wick up here that didn't quite get to my point and then kind of dropped down. So I decided, well, I think that's good enough. I'm going to get out. So I put in my exit order and then decided to go short at that point. So the first trade I made 187, and then I got in a short and I put in my stop and my limit orders to protect my trade here. I was fighting going down. I raised up my stop just a tick, I think, just a couple ticks into above where it had been for the day. Not looking good. And I got stopped out, which is not terribly surprising being so uptrending. I'm really trading against the trend here, and that wasn't the best of trades. So, you know, I lost a little bit, but I protected myself. So it was an okay trade. Okay, I'm watching here, and I decided, okay, looks like it's hit that ceiling. I think it's probably going to drop. I did another short order and got filled. The MACD is just crossed going down. It's looking promising. I put in my exit order where I thought it probably would go, and I'm raising it up as the time goes on and the gold SMA goes up. Following that, ooh, it almost did, and then it shot up again and it actually broke the ceiling. So that's really not good. So I did a reverse order at that point and made a smallish loss. And now I'm in a long again, basically at break even. Opening bell is in less than 2 minutes. And very interesting, but the first move after the opening bell was down. So I don't know, you know, sometimes that's kind of significant. You can kind of see on the longer term charts over here, it looks like it's still kind of at that ceiling, and we've got a red candle on both of these. So I'm not sure, but it kind of looks like maybe it's going to drop. I'm watching it, and it's kind of hit a support level down here, which is kind of critical. Broke through that, and it still seems to be kind of dropping, and it dropped some more, and I held my position, my long position here, and I probably should have had a stop at that point to get me out right about here. But now that I'm in and it's down on another support level here, it's like, well, okay, what do I have to lose? As long as it holds that support, you know, and doesn't drop below that gold SMA, I'm hopeful that I can get back some of my losses at this point. Okay, it looks like it's making a turn up. Let's see how far it goes. Kind of went flat. The shorter term over here looks like it did bounce, so that's encouraging. And then it broke through again. So now I'm sitting at a $575 loss for the day so far. And I'm very discouraged, thinking that I probably should have gotten out a long time ago. And what should I do now? Well, this MACD is pretty low. It's still uptrending, honestly. So I decided to hang on further, and it dropped some more. And then let's see, what did I do here? Gotta go back a slide. Okay, so I was in a long position. I reversed at this point, finally way down at the bottom, which, as you could probably predict, is a very, very wrong place to reverse. I probably should have just gotten out at that point and waited. because it started to go up. And now I'm losing money going up. And it seems like days like this, it's just, it just, when you get on the wrong side of the trade, you just stay on the wrong side of the trade. I don't know what it is. It's the craziest thing. So here we go. I'm making, losing money, excuse me, going up. I've lost 260 in this one trade. And it's hit the ceiling. Now it's going down. So now I'm hopeful I'll get back some of my losses, but it went up. So now I'm going to reverse again, way up here. Now I'm at $1,000 loss. And I reversed up there and it dropped. Let me go back again. You can see that. All right, so I reversed here at 45.92. And this is at 10.15. And that was back here. Here's 10.15. So as soon as I did that, it dropped big time again. It actually blew through the support again. And so now I'm sitting at a $1,500 loss. I mean, I like picked the exact moment that it reversed. It's just uncanny. Okay, so now I'm in a long, and it looks like I may get back some of my losses. Now it's gone down to close to this support right here. It's definitely on that support. Maybe going back up now. We'll see. And let's see. It looks like I put in a reverse order here. I was in a long, and now I want to reverse and be in a short because it's broken through that support. And we've got a little bit more space here. It looks like it probably will drop down again. So now I'm in a short. All right, let's see what happens. This is a residual order that I forgot to cancel. Okay. I'm going to put in a reverse order here at the new floor right here, which will probably work out just about right. And doesn't want to go down. So I raised it up a little bit. This is decent looking. All right, that's a nice big drop there. And let's see, let me go back again. What happened? All right, I think I just canceled my order because I wasn't sure where it was going. So I'm still in a short position here. And I have just decided I want to get out at this point. I don't necessarily want to reverse. It's 11:17. It's getting kind of late to be trading. All right, so I went ahead and put my order in here, kind of at that level, that SMA right here, because it looked like it was probably going to drop to that point and maybe bounce. I wasn't sure. And it actually did get filled for the day, and that got me back some of my losses and left me at a $1,400 loss for the day. So that was yesterday. So essentially, I guess I would say set stops, and it's painful when they hit, but a lot of the times it will prevent you from getting like stuck on the wrong side of the trade over and over and over again, and it will keep you from losing hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So learn from me.